for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Drew Brees taking it in. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. So he's able to sneak it in, and credit to the guys up front.
Oh, without a doubt, because they have the leverage on this play. We always talk about low man wins and one-on-one battles. That's exactly what happened there. Their offensive line lower than the defensive front.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. To throw again on second down. Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. A gain there of 21 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's to Cook out of the backfield. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Hey, Charlie. Gun.
They'll throw again. Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
56, Mike 56. I'm trying to collect. Hey, look.
Gun.
Again, it's Cousins. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marcus Davenport in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. Fielded at about the 28. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. Mackenzie Alexander in on the tackle. Brees leaves this one with Kamara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Brees. And he finds Cook. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line.
Ready. 95-56.
On 1st and 10, here's Brees. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing now is Brees. And going deep for Hill. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Breeze. This is caught by Ginn. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On fourth down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Cousins to throw it. That'll be complete to Cook. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Gun.
Cousins now to throw on first down. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing, Cousins. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Throwing again on second down. Cousins. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And it's 3rd and short.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Throwing is Cousins. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
They run it again with Kamara. And he's into the clear. He's at the 30, 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. He's turning in a heck of a game. He's creeping up towards 200 yards, a pair of touchdowns now to go along with it.
There's so many things we can talk about in his game because we're seeing it all from him, but I love his vision. He's seeing the holes develop. He's seeing holes develop before they actually open. He's making sure he's getting to the right places, very decisive in his cuts, but his vision has been the key to all these big runs in this game.
And on that last long run, we got a pretty good look at his speed as well. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins. And this is Cook with a grab. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Cousins. He's going to let this one go deep. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Cousins on first down. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. Cousins again. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. To the air again. It's Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Dalvin Cook. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Switch it, come on, switch it. Two. Hey, Delta. Gun.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark.